Hey guys, and welcome to video 2, probably night 2 for you guys for the Wake Up Excited toolbox and free video series. Night 1 was all about morning rituals, so I hope you smashed them out for the first video that you got, something nice and simple. And video 2 is going to be about self-acceptance. Now this topic is so ridiculously massive, I wouldn't even know where to start with it. So please know that this video is literally just touching on some stuff to help you, and that it is definitely a massively deep pool of stuff we can delve into. But self-acceptance would be probably the biggest key for me so far in what I've learned and how I've developed and where I've got to and where I'm going is massively about self-acceptance. So a short tool, a quick tool that I wanted to leave with you is that little inner voice. You know, we all have that little inner voice that talks to us, and sometimes it definitely feels like it is overruling us, because trust me, it is so powerful. And turns out, the more energy that we feed this little guy, the stronger he gets, and it generally does have a lot more power than our conscious mind seems to have at times. So the key here is I want you to be, even if you have to walk around with a notepad for the first few days, I want you to get seriously overly aware of what this little voice is telling you and all the things it's saying, whether it's good, bad, or ridiculous. Start jotting it down, start noting it. And the key to it is first of all being aware, because if we're aware of something, we can manage it. So definitely be getting aware of it. So for the first few days, don't get upset when you start noticing potentially a whole lot of bad stuff flooding into your mind. Being aware is so much closer to where you want to be than someone who isn't aware. And secondly, with that, so after a few days of getting aware, I want you to sort of, it sounds ridiculous, but take on that little guy as maybe a second person and take away the resistance from what they're saying. So don't get angry with what you're saying. Don't punish yourself for the things you are saying. So just accept it. And the key is to listen to your inner voice and see what it's got to say. Accept it as if you would listen to that friend maybe that you don't really want to listen to, right? But you've got to be polite, you've got to listen, and you've got to take it on board. So that's the key with this little guy. After we are a lot more aware of what they're saying and when we're saying it, start listening to him. And once you take away the resistance around that little inner voice, and once you actually listen and go, oh, okay, thank you because that little inner voice is there to protect us and to keep us safe. So once we listen to it and say, okay, thank you, thanks for trying to keep me safe, but now I feel like I want to do this anyway, we open up massive opportunity. And instead of this little voice overruling us and we feel like we have nowhere to go and it's always keeping us in place, if we decide to listen to it, acknowledge it, be aware of it, and then on the other hand say, you know what, thank you, that's a great idea. I could sit down and procrastinate because that would keep me out of harm's way, but I want to do this anyway. And the choice and the ability to break past that inner voice will be massive once you listen to it and say, okay, thank you, and make up your own conscious mind anyway about what you would like to be doing. With that procrastination thing, your inner voice might want to keep you down on the couch all day. But if you listen to it, take resistance off it and say, oh, okay, thank you for that. I understand you want me to stay down sitting all day, but you know what? I feel like getting up and maybe going out and do some stuff I need to do today. Honestly, it sounds ridiculous, I know, but to open up that choice is massive. And how this relates to self-acceptance is, you'll notice if you literally try this video with the being aware and the listening to the inner voice, you will see your inner voice start to change and start to actually be saying some of the things that you want it to be saying. And that is the one thing. If you can get okay with that, if you can accept those parts of yourself and start listening to them, whether it's good or bad at the start, if we can start accepting them, the inner voice and potentially our inner thoughts will massively change. So guys, that is only one tiny ticky little top bit of self-acceptance, but it is something that runs a large part of me. So I know it would a lot of you, is that inner voice. And once I got okay with what it was doing and accepted it, we became a lot closer friends, and now we work together instead of generally me losing, to that little inner voice. So please get aware, carry your diary around for a few days and get to know what it is saying. Don't punish yourself for what it is saying. We're getting aware. And 2, start listening to it and giving yourself the choice to make the decision anyway. And once we start accepting that, we can be a lot quieter, a lot easier decision making, and a lot more accepting of the things we are doing. So please, guys, that is self-acceptance, and that is only touching on the topic. So please get in contact for lots more, and I will see you tomorrow for more videos and more peak performance training. So guys, please, the point of this video is to actually give them a go, because to know and not do is to not know. So you need to be able to know it, do it, to fully understand it. So please put it in place, and I will see you guys on the next video.